Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one, and we're on VC294 now, 294, HK-87 droid, and that's the one I'm going to open. This is the best of the two, so let's have a look at that first. I dare say, looking at it now, maybe I should get another one to have two, but really, for my display personally, I think I'll just have Morgan Elspeth and one of these guys stood behind. But having two would be good as well, because I kind of like having things having things symmetrical, a bit like my Royal Guards, but yeah, whatever. For now, I can live with just having the one. What do you reckon? Has that got much weathering on it? It could do with maybe a little bit of brushing on there to oil it up a bit, dirt it up, but still looks all right. Look at that weapon as well. That's definitely a B1 battle droid blaster. That never knew that. Let's have a look again. Very interesting characters. They do remind me of the prequels. You know, the manga guards. Bloody hell! I'm losing the plot, man. What is wrong with me? What are they called? God, there they are. Magna. Yeah, Magna guards. Yeah, very like them in a way. So that's your card back. And I assume they are exactly the same as the ones that you saw in Mando Season 2, the Ahsoka episode. I think it was just called Ahsoka, or it was called The Jedi, wasn't it? Brilliant episode. I know very little about samurai movies and stuff, but I can assume that they took a lot of inspiration from them. The calm, kind of slow duel. Anyway, let's get it open. Let's do it. I'm going to just roll and talk to you now because this is kind of a review. But in this case, I'm interested in the actual techniques of this figure. I'm hoping that these are ball joints here. I can't get the articulation to shift. Maybe it's just stiff plastic, but I don't want to be breaking anything. Another observation on this thing here, I was just talking about the Magna Guard. There's a famous scene when the Magna Guard first appears, and it was in the Revenge of the Sith trailer. You see an over-the-shoulder shot, and he kind of puts the force pike thing, whatever you call it, with the power coupling type electricity on the end of it, the rod, whatever they call that weapon. And it lands, it sounds really heavy. Now, this guy, I can't remember. I haven't seen Ahsoka for a while, and I can't remember what weapons they used in that. And I haven't seen Mando Season 2, the Ahsoka episode, either for a long time. What are these? Are these just pikes, just kind of like spears? Or do they actually have Magna Guard style powers? If they did, I assume Hasbro would have packed in the electricity, wouldn't they? So I assume they're just some kind of staff. Lovely soft goods, very nice. Ball jointed head and all of that. Crunch there. I'm struggling. That joint's going to come off. Look at that. So that's just a joint, but I think they break apart. Maybe that's what they were going for. Look at that. There's a knee joint there. Let's just focus on there. So you've got that, the swivel, and you've got the rocker. Ooh, peg hole depth. Let's try it out. And I just get the thing to stand. That's the only thing I really care about, man. It's helping open up the articulation as well. Yeah, he stands all right like that. I'll get him on the spinner in a minute. He's leaning back a bit. Good so far. Let's get this blaster in his hand. Blaster's really awkward to keep in his hand. It should stay like that, but there you go, you're getting your first look at it. It would be good to get two, actually, either side of Morgan Elspeth. Two in two different poses. Something I can invest in the future. HK-87 Assassin Droid. Let's have a look at him. It does look like plain plastic, doesn't it? I dare say they could have done something to this. Brushed it. You know, that carbonization thing that they do? The carbonized figures, they've kind of got a gloss on them. There's one right there. I'm sure they have brushed certain things with that. They've done it with weapons as well in the past, but it looks good, man. It's great. Detail there on the back. Struggling to hold the focus. The blaster's quite hard to get in his hand, but when it slots in all right like that, he's got a grip of it now, but it just fell out. It's a bit annoying, but still, yeah. I'm going to hold him in just the one pose because I'm getting a bit sick and tired of things leaving his hand. That's all you do anyway. I do. I just get it in one pose and then it's on the shelf and then job done. Let's have another look at him inside the bubble. Just standing vertically. Straight. It's nice. It's a nice colour, man. And there he is there. The colour here, I'm just a little bit disappointed with the plastic and the finish. I think they could have made it look just like that. If they'd just given it a little bit of external paint of some kind, it would have given it a weathered texture. Dare say a little bit of shine, metallic shine. It's still a cool droid though. They are weird, man. I want to watch, just for the sake of understanding what these guys do, I want to watch the Ahsoka episode again for Mando 2 and then also maybe Ahsoka. I think they're at the beginning, aren't they? The first scene when Ahsoka does that spinning thing. Let's get him. Speaking of spinning, let me mount the camera. Let's get him on there. Yeah, pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to opening Morgan Elspeth. I really am. That's a nice looking figure. Never ever got to open Jocasta Nu, and they're not too dissimilar. I've always wanted to get that figure loose. It's just so lovely and detailed and ornate. She's a lot older than Morgan Elspeth, but they are actually fairly similar. They've got that kind of oriental garment thing, I suppose. Very detailed fabric and soft goods and hard. I'm looking forward to seeing Morgan Elspeth, man. And she was pretty cool. I liked her a lot more as the magistrate. I think she was a magistrate, wasn't she? Of that little town, the fortress, with Michael Biehn as head of security. I didn't even know that was Michael Biehn, man, when I watched that episode. It was really good, though. I loved that second season of Mandalorian. Keep going on about Mandalorian. Really, this is based on Ahsoka. However, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to leave it there. Here it is. Nice different colour on the lower calf there. Yeah, it's alright, man, isn't it? Interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Yet another droid. It's got Magna Guard features. It's that type of assassin, isn't it, really? I certainly wouldn't want to meet one. But if you've got Jedi skills, boom, it's a lot easier to deal with. Thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Do check it out. If you are new, subscribe. This has been episode 294. 295 is coming up. Thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi, Only One. Out.